Pasadena. Place very familiar to you, Ryan. Talk about, what are your memories on this basketball court?
This is home, and that's why I love to come back to the gym. Hot, sweaty gym. You can't get away from it, and this is the way I grew up, and this is where I love playing. And like I said, it's home.
How many years have you been putting this camp on?
This is our 4th year having it, and it's just been growing and growing each year. And it's just the community and giving back to the kids.
Oh, we have over 140 kids from the ages of 6 to 18, 7 to 18 years old, just out here playing and working hard, working on being the best basketball player they can be. Probably 90% of these kids are from Pasadena, and the fact that he's from Pasadena, played here, his jersey is retired on the wall, it's just amazing. It's just the fact that he gives back. I mean, we're volunteering. It's not something that is profitable. It's all for the community and the kids.
So many of his friends and former teammates have come out here and volunteered their time. What does that say about the kind of guy Ryan is?
It speaks to his character, because regardless of how successful he is being in the NBA, you still have to like a guy to come out and volunteer 32 hours out of a week. These guys are grown men. They have lives, they have children, they have families, and the fact that they take their time every year without question and work as hard as they work is a testament to the person he is.
You and Ryan Hollins go way back. He said you were his first point guard, right?
Yeah, and it's a little funny story. Like he was telling you before, he was a tall, skinny kid, and I'm the short kid. I could play a little bit, and he was just learning, and we fed off of each other. They doubted us from the beginning, and a lot more so him than myself. And it was just a privilege being his point guard on and off the court. On the court, I get to kind of boss these big guys around a little bit, and it kind of carried over into our friendship as well, where we always bicker, and I'm point guarding, whatever it is in his life, and it just began a friendship for a lifetime.
And now this friendship has kind of evolved, and you're still here, and you've been with his camp since day one, too. Talk about that experience.
It's been a great experience. It's something that we never really got to experience ourselves growing up here at John Muir. We had Stacey Augmon camps and certain things, but Ryan's presence in the community is something that, like I said, we didn't have growing up. We never really experienced. And just being a part of that and just getting to see how he affects not only the kids, but the parents as well, and how he's bringing the community together, it's tremendous.
From being one of these kids myself and growing up and going to Stacey Augmon camp, you don't see NBA players every day. You don't see these positive role models, all the time, and, just coming back in your face and, pretty much giving them, giving them the experiences.
Here in the inner city of Pasadena, we don't see that much. There's not too much sunshine here, so he brings a lot of it our way. And it's just good to be his friend and say I know him.
I didn't have all the resources growing up. We didn't have much. If you see this gym, we don't have AC or anything like that. But giving them the experiences and opportunities that I never had, and that's what I want to do. And every kid from Pasadena that wants to play basketball should know Ryan Hollins to get a chance to meet him. So that's me just coming and giving back that, the opportunities that I had and I was given.
A lot of these kids are Division I athletes. They have multiple scholarship offers. They can play anywhere and probably be anywhere. But they were here when they were 13. So before they became these big high school stars, so to speak, they were here, and Ryan showed them love, the coaches showed them love, and they appreciate it. So they look forward to coming back every year.
Now in this gym too, we've got Vance Jackson, the #1 prospect in California. I mean, having that kind of a talent right here, what does that say?
Yeah, he was one of the kids that's been here since he was 12, 13 years old, and he just keeps coming back because this was where he was before he became the Vance Jackson that you know now. But he's a great kid, and that's like every kid that's here. They just work hard. They want to get better.
What are you picking up at Ryan Hollins' camp for you?
Just have fun, play hard, and work hard, and enjoy the moment.
You've got Get Buckets, basketball never stops here on your shirt, on your bracelet. I know that's something that kind of is your mantra a bit, right?
Yeah. This is about my brother, Joe Frazier. He got in a horrible accident about 2 years ago now, and he came to my camp and he would literally make the camp. And everything that he did in the community or just to touch the kids was huge. And I knew that this name, Get Buckets, will represent Joe and everything that he did. So every year that I have this camp or I have the opportunity, I'm going to make sure people know that we do this right for Joe.
It's really an ethos of a lifestyle, of a culture that he developed, and that friend of ours, his name is Joseph Frazier, and he was in a really, really tragic motorcycle accident about 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago now, and he's been in a coma ever since. And so he was a part of just our family. He was one of our brothers, and it was just something Ryan wanted to do just to show our camaraderie and our fraternity and just our love for him and the love that he had for the community and for us.
Is that something he used to say?
Yeah, it was something that doesn't always pertain to just basketball and just scoring. It was just an attitude of life that he carried and woke up with every morning. Like, he was the guy that would call me or text Ryan at 3:30 in the morning, 4 in the morning. What are you doing? Are you getting better? Are you ready? Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you read? Are you doing your stretching? And everything was really get buckets. And so it just encompassed not only who he was and who he is as a person, but who he was to us every day, and just an attitude. Just an attitude he walked around with and carried with him every day.
My camp director, Jaren Vitti, like my brother, he did an amazing job putting this together, and I thought he couldn't put it even any more perfect. Get buckets, basketball never stops. And it's kind of just attributes to Joe that even though he got in that accident, whatever happened, his legacy, his name, his energy, his passion for the kids is going to live on in the way that he gave back to them.
Thanks, Ryan. With Coach Ryan Hollins, I'm Madelyn Burke. You're watching LACtv.
TV.